What's up, everybody? Just got home from my gig a little while ago. It's pretty late. It's almost 3 a.m. I was playing downtown. This place called the Nashville Underground. It's actually owned by Gavin DeGraw, and he showed up tonight in the audience, so that was kind of fun, playing for him, and he was checking us out, gave us lots of compliments when we were done. So always good to hear that from a pop star, as it were, like Gavin is. So I am so tired. I just put in basically a 12-hour day. I've been recording I was recording during the day since about noon here in my studio for a client, couple songs. I was hoping to get 3 songs done today. I have 2 from the one client and there's another one from another different client. I didn't get to the third one, so I'm hoping maybe tomorrow morning, I might be able to get that done before I have to pack the car and head out to my gig tomorrow, which is down in Columbia, Tennessee. It's a wedding gig. So yeah, tomorrow looks to be like a very busy day too. But yeah, I'm just pretty beat now. I came home, had a beer. It's gone. I drank it. But I took some video from tonight's show and I was just reviewing it a moment ago, and we did a tune that sometimes we don't do. It's a tune by Alan Jackson called Chattahoochee, and it's got a train beat on it. So I like to play, when I can, when the tempo is right, I like to play a train beat, usually you play a train beat, it's right, left, right, left, right, left. There's, alternating sticking, dooka, daka, dooka, daka, dooka, daka, dooka, daka, with the backbeat being on the right hand, da 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 da, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Well, that works, and that's pretty much what usually everybody does. But I've experimented with playing some different stickings, and I've found that I really like playing doubles instead of singles. So I go right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. And that just, for me, it helps. Kind of makes it feel a little bit different. You're using doubles, so you're using rebounds, so you can actually play pretty fast that way. And it still feels like you're playing like a backbeat, because your left hand is still playing the backbeat, versus when you're playing singles, it's with the right hand. So, you're so used to getting the backbeat sound and hitting the snare that certain way to get the rim shot with the left hand. So I like to keep that. And so, and especially with certain tempos, you can mess around with the feel and putting a little bit of a swing or a lope onto it. You get that kind of thing. So yeah, I was doing that tonight, and maybe I'll throw that up and you can check that out. That's sticking. And you'll see that we're having a ton of fun in this band, man. It's real loose. We're taking requests, we're playing a lot of 80s and 90s rock, but, some different country things too thrown in there, especially when people request it. And we just have a lot of fun, There's even there's mistakes being made, and I'm certainly guilty of making mistakes on some of the music, but, nobody's taking it seriously. We're all just getting a good laugh and having a good time and playing some music. It's a real positive environment, and at the end of the night we go home with some money in our pocket. So anyway, I wanted to tell you about my snare drum. Hang on a sec. I'll get it out. So tonight I used my new Canopus Yaiba Birch snare drum. There it is. Yaiba Birch. And Yaiba stands for the sword in Japanese. And so this is a birch drum, and it's got die-cast rims. Now, I specifically wanted this drum because, of the die-cast rims, right? So when I had a chance to go to Vegas a few weeks ago, and I made an appointment scheduled to go to the warehouse that they have there, the Canopus warehouse in Vegas. And I was trying out all kinds of different drums. They had maybe a dozen or so different snare drums to check out, which was nice because I had only really played a couple of those snares like at a NAMM, and if you've ever been to a NAMM, it's too noisy to really hear any kind of subtlety or nuance on a snare drum. You can sort of get an idea, but not really. So I was trying different drums, and this is one of the drums that they had at the warehouse. And apparently, this drum was on display at the last NAMM in January in Anaheim. So it had been kind of tapped on a few times and played on a little bit, but they had a bunch of these Yaiba snares in stock there, but this was the only one with the die-cast rims, right? And so, we took it out of the case, we tried it out, and I was like, I fell in love with this thing like immediately. So I bought it. That's how that works. It came yesterday in the mail, and I had a chance to use it on a session yesterday, and I also used it on both songs that I played on today's session, and then threw it in the case, brought it to the show, and man, I cannot say enough good things about this drum. Okay, it's got such a wonderful tone to it. It's got this hefty, meaty, thumpy kind of sound, but then like there's a crack to it too that, with the die cast, it's got this like sound you can lay into it, and like depending on like the angle that you hit with the stick, hitting the rim and the rim shot, it's just got this wonderful sound, really pleasing to the ear. It's a loud drum. It is, it can be very loud, but it's so sensitive at the same time. Like I can play like the subtlest, ghost notes, and it speaks. So it's got the vintage snare wires, non-plated. So you go with the non-plated for wood drums, and if you have a metal snare drum, you do the plated. That's how that works. Like a little fish drum mute there. So yeah, this drum is killer. Check these guys out. Canopus snare drums and snare wires. If you don't want to buy a new snare drum, or if you don't want to take a chance on one of these, they're not that cheap, but if you want to upgrade your snare drum, I don't know, maybe you play a Pearl or a Tama or a Yamaha or an old Ludwig or whatever, man, take my advice and switch out the snares. Put some Canopus snare wires on your snare drum. It is the easiest and cheapest way to upgrade your snare drum. Believe me, you will not be mistaken. You will not regret it. Okay? So, yeah, Canopus. Alright guys, I'm signing out. Enjoy this video. Thanks.